Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Mystics MMOs. I'm your host, Mystic Raven. All right, so my precious Happy got a new look. I went for my Surging for my Sinister material, and then I put the red. I kept on a couple things, changed the shoulders and the hands. Kind of give it a little reflective until I can get at least the energy armor shoulders. I'll probably keep the hands, though. I don't like the energy hands. I mean, they're kind of cool, but at the same time, I don't like them as much, but you know, whatever. So, today I'm going to discuss something. I mean, I know it's hard. Let's start off with this one. I know it's hard for a lot of people to see me playing another game. I know, I get it. Because there for the longest time, that's what I played was Elder Scrolls Online, and I enjoyed the game. For a long time. I enjoyed it. And there's certain aspects of the game. It's why it'll still probably be one of my favorites. But it becomes this new question. Why do something if you're not having fun? Why? Why force yourself into something continuously if you're not enjoying it? It's just that simple. It's a simple question. Why? You know, I mean, at some point, if there's something that you don't like about something, it doesn't matter what it is in life. If there's something that it makes you miserable at that point, then why do it? Like, I love my community members in NISO. I love my viewers. I love logging in and playing with my friends. I love it. I love it every day of the week. Problem of it is, there's aspects to the game that I want to see improved. And until those are improved, I'm not having fun. Now, the reverse can be said for other players to say, oh, hey, you know what? I don't have fun with how the game is in its current form. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. That's a fair point. I was watching a content creator yesterday, for example, and literally, he was having a pretty good time until something happened, and then it was like, oh, well, that sucks. And it does. It does, Hold on, I'm going to open up my stuff here. Let's hope we get some upgrades, and we don't. Okay. All right. We're going to put some stuff in the bank. I'm going to salvage and I'm going to do some stuff on this tune. But yeah, you definitely got to have some fun, man. You got to, at the end of the day, I'm always saying, man, if you're not having a good time, man, I suggest finding something else to actually make you happy. I'm just saying, man, it's one of those things. You don't need to spend your days in misery. It's not worth it. Please do not do that. It's not worth it to be miserable. That's all I'm going to tell you, man. It's just not. Hercules, one problem I find in MMOs is choosing a class to play. Also, consistency from the creators and the direction that the game goes. That is truth. That is 100% the most accurate statement I think I have read in a long time. Because it is. I mean, you get involved. You're making an investment. You're making an investment. When you create a character or you're playing the game, you're making an investment in that product, right? But the question of it is, which character are you going to invest in initially, meaning class? That's why I like Sandbox, because you can switch things at any given time. And which direction is the game going to go? I mean, longevity is one thing, but how development progresses is a whole different aspect, isn't it? Because that's where I find myself with Elder Scrolls. It's like, I love the game. They took a left turn, and I was like, no, I'm not going left. I'm going right. And you have to make those calls, right? You have to make those decisions. And that is a hard thing because you've invested time. That's really hard, man. That is really, really hard because, and you hope somewhere down the line, either you learn to chalk it up or the company kind of understands. More than likely, you'll end up chalking up some of the things sooner or later because companies do not typically give a shit. Sometimes they'll make a mistake, and some companies will learn from their mistakes. Some, not always. And sometimes it takes, like I've seen companies like a game do so well, so god dang well, and one fuck up from the fucking office, and then guess what ends up happening? They lose a shitload of money, they lose a shitload of employees, and at the end of the day, the company still is holding on to that thing called pride. Class changes from leveling up, beginning, and in the end game, the class is different from what is expected. This is true. And until you go through that, you have no idea. And that's another thing. Like if I play a product, I don't mind like some mild balance issues, depending on the game and it's the, like you said, the direction, right? Some imbalance is fine with so long as it's marginal. But I don't like a company that completely ignores what's to be competitive, right? And I guess that's why I came back to this game, because a lot of people talk about balance. I'm like, this game has no fucking necessary problem with balance. Neither does Elder Scrolls in a lot of ways. I'm like, when I played World of Warcraft, that game had fucking balance problems. Rift, oh my god. The only thing we cried for in Rift would not be in its state today had it listed. That's why I quit ESO. Yeah. And PvP, that's the problem in PvP. PvE, like, I've made things work in PvE. PvE, I've done the craziest things that most people would never have considered, and I made it work. You know, so, I mean, PvE, I felt like it was good, but PvP, yeah, it was problematic. It was, and it is. It still is, honestly. But when I played World of Warcraft, holy fuck. And Rift, we'll get back into Rift. Rift, the only thing we asked for, the only goddamn thing we asked for was the most simplest of them all. It was like, just get it under control. You know, we're not asking for a complete perfect balance. Not perfect. We want competitive balance. Because some of the souls and the builds were completely left of fucking center. And they didn't get it. They did not fucking get it. And too little, too late. And now they say we're addressing it. Too little, too late. It was the only thing your community asked for. It was the only fucking thing. You know, get a fucking clue. If we say it, there's a reason for it. But they didn't. They didn't. And it came back to unhappy customers, right? And unhappy customers were like, I'm not paying for this. I'm just going to leave and I'm going to go and find happiness somewhere else. Because you have the right to be happy, do you not? Absolutely. Absolutely. I still have to do Gotham Zoo. Absolutely, you have the right to be happy. You know, it's kind of ironic that I'm on my character named Happy today. And I feel like the game, and I did both of these on this tune, the game could do better. There could be a lot of really cool things that Elder Scrolls to me is probably one of the most unique games in the market. It takes the elements of the theme park, right, games that we're accustomed to, and trashes the linear approach. It's brilliant. It really is. It works because you decide the direction of your character's development. The problem, most game creators do not listen to the vets. Most only listen to the new players, which is, and I get there's certain things that new players want to see when they come into a game. I'm not arguing that, but your vets have the most experience with the classes. So you need to take notes from both and find the commonality and or common ground utilize that. I'll stay troll. I would go DPS, but 3 DPS, whatever. I like this game though. I'm having fun, and they're like you're playing. I believe Final Fantasy Hercules, if I'm not mistaken. As long as you're having fun, what all can be said? Oh, cool. We got a healer. Awesome. And that's the thing. Like I love playing other games. I love playing other products, but right now I'm planning on going back to Elder Scrolls, so I don't want to invest in a new game and have all that investment, like you said, that's been put in, and then 3 months down the road, I decide to go back to ESO. So for me to pick up, now I'm trying other games, and I'm going into them. So I'm not saying I'm not, because I love Black Desert Online, and I'm hoping to play that on console sometime soon too. I really love the combat. The only thing is that about accessibility. Yeah, Final Fantasy is fun. See? And that's the thing, man. That's what I'm saying. I mean, at the end of the day, now is it perfect? Well, I don't think anything's perfect, but that's what you're hoping to get. One day I might go back to ESO, right? And that's the thing. We never know. I'd like to go back, and I'm hopeful with this update. Only thing I want is Elder Scrolls. It's got server problems already. It's got lag issues. We know it's true. And one of the major things that I want ZOS to remember, you have less than ideal conditions. So don't come out with gimmick shit that makes it harder on one aspect of gameplay versus the other. And address the counters as we need it, and I'd be fine. I would be fine if they would be able to do that. Just simple. I don't care. You can make adjustments. I've never fucking complained about like some of the crazy changes that they did to classes or whatever, or when they nerfed like some Nightblade issues. I've never complained about that. Only thing I complain is it's like, dude, you guys came out with a fucking gimmick, and then all of a sudden you didn't listen to the community, and it's like, what the fuck? I mean, yeah, I understand nobody's gonna like change. I get that. But there are certain things from a development standpoint that you guys didn't consider going into it. Shield stacking was one of them. I mean, there's a reason games do not shield stack. There was a fucking reason for it. And ZeniMax had to learn the fucking hard way. It's like, come on, man. Come on. Come on. That's not new. That's not new. I mean, come on. You should have called up somebody from a neighboring gaming company and said, hey, would you suggest shield stacking? And I would probably say no. And that would be a pretty good indication why you would never do it. Boy, that DPS take a little longer than anticipated. I have most of this stuff. I'll just take the security scheme, whatever. Because I'm needing a piece of the new one. But no, I honestly think there are games out there. Like, one game that's struggling to adapt are linear-based games. This game is a linear-based game, and it's actually still doing well, given the fact that it has scaling system, which is notable, and the combat isn't turn-based. It's Twitch. I mean, it has an element of turn-based, but it's Twitch system implemented. So that's why it's been able to keep up. Turn-based games now are becoming stagnant in gameplay. Even though there are some elements there that gives challenge to the players as far as mechanics. But once a player learns a mechanic, what keeps them interested in the product? The progression? No. I mean, it's going to become about the new challenges or whatever. Because when somebody beats combat, it's like, why? This isn't fun anymore. In combatant or a Twitch-based game, you have less of a worry about that. about it getting boring, because the combat always feels fresh when you're jumping on new tunes or new ways to play the same content with a different character. It's like playing a fighting game. Why do players play fighting games? You get the same map, you get the same fucking challenges, but why? Because every character plays different in combat. Flipped it. And this DPS has me scared. Oh, cool. Just got a feat. I might go deeps, man. Fuck this. I'm going deeps. We're going deeps. I can't do it anymore. Now hold on, I gotta drag you guys with everybody else. Follow me, follow me. If I end up fucking with the highest DPS halfway through, I'm gonna be mad.
You're a joke, kid. I've taken down Batman. And trust me, you're no
Batman.
Boy wonder.
You say that like it's a bad thing. You should see his therapy bills.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I took this contract from my son, Grant, who you and your friends murdered and dishonored.
Sure you did. You're father of the freaking year.
Cool. I'm glad. Block. Okay. Dude still got a little bit more damage over me. Forgot halfway. We'll see. We'll see how it ends.
To deliver your friends to Hive. I want you to know, Nightwing, you weren't even part of the contract. I just wanted to wipe that smug smirk off your face.
Go after it. I'll catch up.
Forever. I will never.
I don't have fun hitting the kitty, so I switched to swallowing them because, and I'm having a blast. Okay. But that's, you might need a little something if you're swallowing kitties, but okay. What type of kitties are you swallowing? Plastic ones? Somebody want to get, yep. If you're not having fun, why do it? Hey, if you're not having fun, you know, that's the whole idea. Don't do something if you're not enjoying yourself. But hey, man, I'm not saying do anything psychotic. You might need some help if you're doing psychotic stuff. But hey, man, I'm not a professional in that field, so I would recommend people seek immediate attention. I meant poo, so now I slow. Okay, okay. You're about to get blocked. Cool, because trolls, that's the biggest troll comments I've ever seen that are somewhat a little disturbing. You might need to seek professional help, even as a troll. If you're trolling, you might just need help. In that sense, holy fuck. Go seek help. Even if this is a fake, go seek help. Even if you're making this up, please go seek help.
Some sort of twisted game for you? Well, good. Because Titans play.
There are hotlines.
This game ain't over yet.
Troll free. I mean toll free.
With yourself.
We'll see how we did. We'll see how we did.
Thanks, fools. I'll be taking Cyborg. Tell your friends, the Failures 5, not to screw with me ever again.
Don't ever screw with him again.
Gone. So are the Titans.
Then we've failed. Not yet.
Who are you?
Mattress Warehouse says thank you to our millions of customers for letting us help you sleep.
Alright, let me do yourself a favor here and save you the time.
For just $35 a month.
Oh, looky.
Or online at mattresswarehouse.com.
You've been blocked. At least have the balls to put on your regular channel. But you know what? I'm not surprised. So now I'm also going to be able to delete these. Jeez, you would think this dude would actually have a life. Put the user in the timeout. He's been blocked. Saves me a hassle. Saves me a hassle. All right. So, exit, stage left. Oh, shit. Forgot to check the friggin' damage report. All right. Got it. Got it. Okay, cool, cool. Feet are down. All right. And we're queued up. So we still have to do the sim. Now when I come in here, we could take a look at some of this. That's a major upgrade. That's not. So we can save that. Alrighty, looks good. And I got to do the masquerade yet on this tune. Do the events, do quest lines, work on getting progression. Got to get 207 to my next raid progression.
My stolen apparitions are still
I'm hoping.
in those ridiculous masks. Go now and send those spirits back.
I'm hoping by what is it? The end, within a week or two, I can get to my tier 9.
This is Amanda Waller.
That's kind of ideally where I want to be at.
Control of the situation. I'm sending in members of Task Force X.
So I want to get to my tier 9, and then I want to try Atlantis. And once I try Atlantis, we'll go from there to decide where I'm going to go at. Because when Atlantis comes out for this game, Murkmire will be out for ESO. That'll allow me to, decide, is it going to be worth going back to Elder Scrolls at this point?
New recruits, huh? Welcome. Feel free to take the training simulator for a spin. I'm going to hit the showers. Don't worry, you're in good hands.
You're in good hands.
Thank you, Donna. I'll go join Gar in the control room and we can begin our session. Today you take your first steps towards becoming Titans. To do so, you must learn how to operate as a team. The simulator will create various threats, and as a team, you will attempt to overcome them. Prepare yourselves. The house of Fox 1 will be counted in treacherous opponents. Be prepared. Let me show you a real
pretty comparable.
Excellent work.
Nice.
Team. Let's take a moment to talk and enough with this child's play, alien girl. It's time to prove who the true Titan is. You two, face me if you're not cowards. Damien, stop this right now.
Hey, tough guy. You're not gonna let little orphan alien tell you what to do, are you? Aren't you supposed to be Batman's son?
I am the heir of the demon and the Dark Knight, and you will show me respect even if I have to beat it from you. Robin's out of control. Beast Boy, shut down the simulation.
I'm locked out! That little psycho turned our simulator into a cage match!
Alright, bad boy. Let's see you kick some ass.
Not mock. I will show no mercy.
I totally can't believe these nobodies are making a fool of Batman's son.
Enemies deserve no quarter.
Don't you need to be super to be a superhero?
I'll kill you for that. You're next, Kara.
What's wrong, Robin? Do you need Daddy to fight your battles for you?
That. You'll regret undermining me. I merely wanted to
All right.
evaluate if you were worthy to be on my team.
What's going on?
Oh no!
See how we're doing now.
Activated all the safety overrides.
It's very comparable.
Hang on, I will get you out. No! The doors are locked tight. I cannot open them.
Don't worry, Corey. I'll go for help.
See if the controls inside the simulator are operational.
Human safety protocols disengaged.
Recruits, fight and or your lives depend on it.
I'm gonna rock your world.
Diana, see the brutal focus on Wonder Girl and Wonder Woman alike.
You're between a rock and a hard place.
It's the Zero Mama, a super-intelligent French gorilla and founder of the Brotherhood of Evil. No mention, but he is also a project.
Why do I keep making you fight club?
That's Major Force. We're all in common, not very bright. As we say on Camera, brain is not far from extra
Laughable.
You're focusing too much on your individual abilities. Teamwork is required in helping the team.
All right.
Think you're hot stuff.
Loading opponent. Threat level 9000.
Dang, this is really good.
Loading a level 9,000 threat. Spyfall. No, not him. Beware. The simulator summons the demon, Trigon, Raven's father.
I thought I had family issues.
Good, good, and good. Let's see.
Titans, we have a problem.
Damn, it was so close. It was good.
Tower.
Less than
All of our security and
100,000.
defense protocols are going haywire.
Really
I
good
need
shit,
eyes on the ground
man.
out there, ASAP.
You heard the man.
That was
Titans
good.
Together.
Damn good. Holy crap, that was awesome. All right. Now, before I do anything else, I switch back. We're going to check out the set pieces we got to see if it's an upgrade or not. Check our currency. Titan credits 37. Need to get those ultra bucks up there. Oh, nice. Cha-ching. Bingo, baby. Okay, take the DPS set. Okay. Gonna go set it, save it. It's a back piece, so I will need a dispense. Okay. There. Make sure everything's also good. Eight minus to that. We'll still use it. That's not even an upgrade at this point. That is, and that most certainly is. 63, 168. Okay. Okay. Getting these salvage points. I don't think that was an upgrade. No. Okay, we're gonna fortify. Our DPS ones do need a little bit of some TLC. All right, looks good. All right, looks good, looks good, looks good. Okay. So got to do the daily mission. It's a little early. I might not get any raids. Probably. Well, I could probably get the event raid on my other tune. Or I can do my quest, which I really don't want to do at this moment. All right. Now, let's see. Got to find orange lights, man. Oh, no, 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 no. Stay away from the police station. You always get knocked back if you're a villain and you go to police stations. It's really bad. Yo, Deshaun, I did not quit. Quit what? What didn't you quit? Let me check this map out. We need to head up this way. It's just easier. Why didn't you quit? Is there a game you didn't quit? Gotham. Yay. Get over here. Your soul is mine. Okay. Good job, good job, good job. Good teamwork, good teamwork. I don't know why heroes come to this side. Like, I have like 3 heroes I've been doing this with, and they everywhere where you pick up the quest, there's like a ton of people not even doing the ones near the fucking police station. I'm like, are you guys crazy? There's nothing to compete with. Like, why are you guys on the other side of Gotham? It makes no fucking sense to me. Where they get the quest and where they end up is completely fucking mind-blowing. It's like stupidity meets whatever. Like, I would never come over this side by the police station. There's like 6 of those fuckers within a block like 2-3 block radius. I'm like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Are you guys fucking dumb? There's like 6 unattended by the fucking police station at all times. Yet they somehow managed to find their little stupid ass over here. I'm like, what the fuck are you guys doing, man? You dumb fucks. When I'm on my hero, I never come to this side of Gotham. I don't need to. I absolutely have no reason to be over here. Unless I'm just trying to be a pain in the villain's asses. Which I feel like heroes are more annoying than any villain every day of the week. Oh, of course you're over there fucking with it. I might as well stay here. I might as well. I'm serious, guys. Oh, snap. Throne of the Dead. Yeah, I'll be in on that. I'll get on that. Can use some marks or styles or something. Aurazon. Somebody declined it, eh? Dude, I swear to God. Look, they're just hovering. They're so fucking lame, man. I'm serious. It's a hero thing. Like, watch. I'll show you their side of Gotham. I don't know if I can get to their shit from here. Well, I know I can. Question of it is do I remember where it's at? becomes the question. But there's like this police. It's by Ace Chemicals. Look, I will take you over there. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. This is how stupid the fucking heroes are. I mean, seriously. It's on the other side of the fucking city. Right? It's the, where they pick up their mission. It's on the other side of the fucking town. They're over by the fucking Berkeley. It's like, it makes no fucking... Look, right here's police station. Unfucking attended fucking... There's like a ton of these fuckers. Just lying near their fucking police quarters. If people don't think the player base on hero side are a little slow, I don't know what to tell you. Like, they're... Right there's the... Like, over there's their police headquarters. It's like... You guys are aware you have like a shitload unattended over there? Why are you on the other side of the fucking city? Why? You don't even have to leave. Like, you don't. It's just stupid. Come over here by the Ace Chemicals, and then there's like 2 more over here. It's just, it makes no fucking sense. There's like a bunch flying around here. Now, where is that? There was a police station. I've got to find their little police headquarters crap. There's a police headquarters somewhere near a chemical station or something. I'm trying to remember. I have to get on my dude. But literally, I never have to leave like more than 3 blocks from where the spawn is. It's like, wow. Wow. I don't know if I'm getting this kill. Somehow I found my way back to this hellhole. Yes! Fucking yes! Abso-fucking-lutely. Sweet, and I got it done, and I got my freaking progression run. Yay! Go, Mystic. Okay, I gotta switch roles now.
This team is now operating under Suicide Squad's authority.
Of course, what we are. I'm aware of fucking Amanda Waller. Shut the fuck up.
Get the job done.
I wouldn't anticipate your arrival. I'm always 2 moves ahead of my opponent. Now I believe the turn is yours.
Oh, you guys are just over here doing that shit. Fuck that. Yo, move, dude. Yeah, thanks, man. Yo, remember I said if I get the same gear, you can have some? Oh, yeah, definitely. What'd you mean that you didn't quit though? I was kind of a little confused, Sean, when you said that. You didn't quit this game? Hell yeah, I'm trolling this bitch. I'm trolling this bitch. Oh my. No? Yeah. Yeah, I remember. If that's what you're asking. Yeah, I remember. I did quit before a long time ago because scam capsules. Oh. I don't know. I don't feel the capsules are a certain thing. I mean, I'm not I'm not butthurt about the capsules. Really, I mean, most of the time I'm just not whatever about it. But you're still here? It's not like, I think somebody said something about feats, and I'm like the feats, like it takes, after a certain point, the diminishing value to the feat equation becomes almost irrelevant. It really does. Like, it's like, at one point you have to have 20, 30 to get 1%. It's like, those are your feat stack. And it's like, so I don't cough that up to, like, the capsules. It's like, yeah, it's fluff. It's fluff. Yeah. It gives you a feat point. But you still have to have 30 to get, at one point you got to have 30 fucking feat points to get 1%. Or 30 SP for 1%. It's like, it's irrelevant. There's a diminishing value on it. Like Sucky, the diminishing value once it scales is crazy. It's like, really? You're banking 1% for 30 points? Like, yeah, like, what? I mean, and then it has a cap. There's a hard cap set. It's irrelevant. When it comes to the SP points. Like, SP points have no relevance to it. I mean, yeah, you get it, but it's irrelevant. But other than that, it's just fluff. It's just fluff. It's fluff. It's just fluff, you know? Oh, looky, a new costume, a new material, a new ore, it's fluff. It's all fluff. Like, I love it because, like, most people are like, I have 400 SP points, and I'm like, you are definitely a try hard. No. You only need X amount of points per your scaling system, because it's just as a diminishing return. What? What's a diminishing return? How long you been playing this? Bam! Smack yourself in the head. Smack yourself in the head now. And it's capped. And it has a hard cap. Okay.
You guys focus on
Sure,
the
sure,
other two.
sure. Oh, yeah. What's up, Joker Bat? Guys better hurry up some deeps. We need a little bit of more pressure on this bastard. Shadow Mask and Shadow Utility Mount Belt.
You go on ahead and stop this madness. As soon as we're able, we'll come back you up.
I got the weapon crate, right? Last time? Yep. Wah, 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 wah. I like this game, though. I like it. I have a lot of fun, man. I have a lot of fun in this game. All right.
I commend you for reaching the end game.
Kill this chick! Don't let her get away! She always fucks shit up when she gets resurrected or some shit.
Now, and I might spare your life.
No, thank you! Wait for it. Ow. Oh no! I've been mind controlled. At least I popped the shield in time. Yes. Go, Mystic. Oh no. My own teammates is... They turned me into a bat. How the hell did I get out of that? I got you, Talia. You crazy chick, you. Uh-oh. Note to self. Stay out of nasty shit. Well, that's a bad sign. Cover. Oh, oh, did I get them? Did I get them? I think we recovered it. I think we recovered that. You ready? Now. Whoa! What a recovery! What a recovery, right? Kick ass! Bloody blood bat pants box. Yes. Absolutely.
The League's purpose cannot be stopped.
It cannot be stopped.
The Queen has fallen, Talia.
It's cool.
You have no moves left.
It's all good. Thank you, you psychotic woman. You are beautiful.
Despite your reasons for being here, you saved Gotham City today. Whether you like it or not, you saved a lot of lives.
Sure.
I guess what I'm saying is, thanks. Now
Wow.
get out of my face.
Wow. Okay. Huh. It's a little hostility there. Let's see what we got. I already had the Bloodbat style, but this is nice. Excellent. Yes! We went up a point. Yay! Go us. Go us. Marked Bills 13. 13. Oh, wow. That's slightly depressing. 37. All right. What's the max on this? 179. Ugh. Wow. I'm gambling now. Just to see if I can pull off a better bow. Oh, and we do it. Yay. Did it give us an extra point? No, it didn't. It's all good though. Because now we can look at our smaller pieces and say, we need to upgrade. So chest looks kind of where we need to be going. Because it's 178. I don't know. 169 on a ring. What's my neck at? What's my trinket at? 176. Ugh. Jeez, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? It's one of those moments, kids. Say we go for the chest. And I'll come back some other time and get the other stuff. Whatever. Working on progression here. It's very important. Alright. So we're going to go to Titan Tower real quick. It's all about scaling the gear. Holy spliff, Batman. There's a lot of heroes here. I hope I blend in. There's a lot of heroes. Oh no. Look
So did you
inconspicuous.
ever see that movie with the giant kaiju where these dudes and these giant robots totally kick their butts? So
Totally.
you're totally gonna do that, except without kaiju. And instead of being in the giant robot, you're just gonna kick its butt. Pretty awesome. Huh?
Awesome.
Okay.
Yo, Phoenix, what's up? Dude. Trying to upgrade. I'm limited. What's my hands at? I'm kind of tossed. All right. Belt, hands, feet, all of these little things that just add up. Okay, so we have 179 feet. They're enhanced. Belt 176. There's room for improvement there. The ring is definitely one of my rings. Definitely needs an upgrade. Oof. What's my 176? So we gotta go with the ring. Bro, can I throw a promo in? What type of promo? You can't link anything if that's what you're asking. Google doesn't allow any links being thrown. So you can say something. As long as you don't troll and you want to say something, nah, I'm fine with it. 19.
Greetings, visitor.
I gotta get that ring. And we'll get the mask. Let's hope. Yeah, Toon looking OP. I see them gold pieces. Yeah. Yeah, it's happening. It's we're getting there. We're 203 now, 204. So yeah, it's not bad. I'm happy about it. I think it's like, okay, cool. You know, I'm getting there. I've only been back for like a little less than 4 months, and yeah, I'm having a good time. You know, and one thing I like about it is it's not like a huge time sink, you know. I have to go feet farming, though, soon. Not my favorite thing to do. But, you know. Whoa. 60 points. Whoa. 169. I think we're replacing that 169. You think? All right. We just got a mask, but this will be a better mask. 20 points. We'll take it. Drum roll, please. 205. 2 more points. And I'm to my next part. Yay. It's almost there. I want to cry. Oh. You know, I need 207 to progress. It's like flip, man. It's a workout. And then I need 216, I want to say, or 218. Yeah. Oh, whoa. Yeah, 207. I'll unlock 2 new raids. I'm hoping to get that by this week. And yes, feats is needed also. I need good crew for real. Yeah. Well, and you know, the thing about it is I was just telling Deshaun about the diminishing return. Like, there's a lot of tryhards that are like, you have to have this many or like 90% of your SP points. And I'm like, that's stupid. There's a diminishing return with a cap. It's like, or are they smoking crack in math? Or are they smoking crack when they attended math class? Because it's like, after a certain point, your SP gain is good, but like you need 30 points to level up a 1% with a cap of your roll. It's like, are you cracked? You know, you don't need every SP point in the game. It's good to get SP, but they have put a diminishing return so at such the end point, you're fighting to get 1% with a conversion ratio of like 40%. 40% invested to a 1% return. It's like, holy fuck, man. Did people skip math? Did they skip it? It's like, fuck. It's like SP's good. Yes, you need to farm. I always tell people the best way to do it, and what I've always done towards end game, percentage of investment to percentage of your CR. So your CR, like say I'm 205, I should have, and yes, feats is needed. Oh yeah. Oh, it's just I read the return. Like I always say, like if you're at like you have alt. And you could buy, you know, spend your replay badges to unlock your feat gain. But, like, I'm at 205 right now, and I need to roughly be around 205 feat percentage to get equal. I can get more, but to maximize or to get at the thresh is where you want to be at. So that's why at certain points I don't give a fuck about obtaining all my feats. I'd rather play my other tunes. So, because I could chase feats all fucking day, that's just this time sink that's not worth the return. The investment's not worth the return. And it's like, I need 205, around 205, 2 something, whatever, in relative perspective to gear. Ideally speaking, from, you know, a layman's terms, I guess you'd say. But after that, anything gained is a perk. It's like, okay, I got an extra skill point. Yay, you know, awesome. But most of it, you have to understand where progression begins and where it ends. It can be a problematic situation. Because I used to belong to one of the really good leagues in this game. Like we had our shit within 2 weeks. We used to stack. I don't even know if you could do it anymore. We used to stack replay badges for upcoming DLCs. So if we made a tune, we were allowed to make like a tune. I mean, we were like really strict, like as far as like progression goes, because we wanted all of our shit done in about 2 weeks. So we could just fuck off every other thing. Replay badges, we make sure we'd have 2 or 3 set up replays. And seriously, we were on it. We were fucking on that shit. Understood, but I need 300 and I'm at 235 SP at the moment. Yeah, that's not bad though. Because, like I said, 30 points invested or 40 points, and then you get a 1% increase to that. So when I come down to the SP and I'm like at 158, that's how bad mine is at this moment. Because, you know, I did take a sabbatical. So whatever have you. So, for example, right here, okay, at 80 points, I'll go up 1%. So that's 20 points invested. That's 20 SP points to get 1%. Who was the league? Oh, I forget. I got the one person still in my friends list, and he came back recently, but I think the league dissolved. But at that time, we were running, like I was running healer as main, and then I made this tune as our secondary group. So we had like an A and a B. This dude actually never did get the shit, whatever. But my healer was always decked. And I didn't like fucking jack off to fucking SP gain. It was like we knew where we needed to be. We did the percentage to the diminishing value. And we had weapon specialization back then. So weapon specialization combo was important for rotation. Like rotation was the big deal back then to maximize bonus of your abilities. That's when you needed to know rotation very much, man. Because you screw up on a rotation, you lose X percentage towards your return on your next heal or on your next, you know, proc for troll power or for your power outage. You know, I mean, seriously, it was more intricate back then. How you forget such a good league? Dude, I took 4 years out. 4 years out. I think it was like 4 years ago. It was whatever. And a couple of the players I bump into, like once in a blue moon, like, you know, Lady, I bump into Lady and Lady Blue, I thought. I bumped into not too long ago. That was part of my league and all that shit. So, I mean, it was okay. It was cool. We got everything done. Like, done. DLC, done. But when PS4 converted, and like a lot of league members were pissed. Like we were testing like PS4 players. I think we picked up a few DPS, but like trollers from PS4 we would not fuck with. We wouldn't. They didn't know how to troll. We need a battery and we need a feeder. What's that? Get the fuck out of here. Like, you know, we ran 2 trolls. We ran a switch out. Everybody had to have armory for loadouts. I had to have secondary build applications for when we needed it. Everything. It was just like, okay, we have a backup tank for this scenario. We have a DPS who has a secondary tank build. Okay, cool. Excellent. We have a secondary healer because I was a solo healer. So at the time, I was doing all the content at the end game, which was like Paradox, all that shit. Like I was literally doing, I was soloing Assault and Battery. I was soloing Nexus. I was soloing Paradox. This is when I left, was tier 5. I remember the league I was in 4 years ago. League sounds like bullshit. I don't give a fuck if it sounds like bullshit. I still got the people on my list. So you can kiss my ass. How do you think I know all this shit? How do you think I had all this armory and shit? You sound like bullshit. Dude, I play like, literally, I've tested for companies. I can't remember every little thing. I have a photographic memory, but not like a memory like, hey, what league was it? Fuck if I know. Fuck if I remember. I don't even remember my league's name, and I just created a stupid league. So it was like, okay, sure. But yeah, if you want to ask the players, I still have a friends list. Like, let's see, Blue was in the league. Dulce Radius was one of our top players at the time. Well, Dulce was. I think Dulce is still playing. And that was like one of our officers, if not. Lorcon was one of it in our league. There was a couple of the officers that were in my 8th Goddess still plays. The 8th Goddess was in my league. So if it's bullshit, well then fuck you, because here's the players from the original league. I have like 4 or 5 of the original players, and my one friends list was even bigger than this one. 1 second. But anyways, if you're going to ever say that, sorry, I'm back. If you're going to say it sounds like bullshit, what I'm going to do is I'm going to call you out to say you're probably one of these elite fucks who think this game deserves to be elitist. And it's not. I just pugged fucking a raid. There's no other games that you could pug raids. There's none. There's no other game. Like if I go to World of Warcraft, I'm not saying, hey, you know, it's end game. Can I go ahead and pug this group? Yeah. Right. When's the last time, this is what I always told players in Elder Scrolls. When's the last time you spent 6 hours in a raid? They're like, I'm like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. This game actually took the elite attitude out of me. And a lot of players in this game think it can be elite, but it's not really. It's fun. It's fun. Enjoy it. Just enjoy the game. Let casuals come in and teach them and try to enhance their shit. Like literally, I've seen so many players who couldn't grasp certain things in this game, and this game's not that hard. Like one thing like we did pride ourselves on in my previous league, like I came and the league's completely disbanded. Like if it would have stayed for 4 years, I was gone for 4 years. If I would have came and the league was still together, I would have been like, what the fuck? Honestly. Chill out, bro. Dude, you're the one that sounded like saying it sounds like bullshit. Like, how do you think I got all these tunes? Did you think they were just sitting there? Like, seriously? What the fuck? I pug when I'm bored. Yeah, like your end game or your elite or your hard modes is when you want, or feat runs or achievements is when you want to be leagued. You know, you definitely want to be leagued. But majority of the time you can get the content done in pug. As long as you have competent players. And as long as they know what to, whatever. Now, the fact that most of the time I'm solo trolling, this would never fucking happen in a league run. We'd always have a battery and a feeder. Half the new players or the existing players in the game didn't even know the difference between a battery and a fucking feeder. I'm like, that tells me you're fucking trash. If you didn't know what a battery troll was and a feeder troll, that tells me you were never a part of like the top leagues to begin with. Like the top leagues always ran 2 trolls, 1 battery or 1 feeder. And it's like, wow, holy shit, fucking scrubs. Like 2 trolls was more important than having 2 healers. That's how bad it was. It was like, seriously, it was crucial to have 2 trolls at all times in endgame raid. It was like, that was one thing we never did without. And not always 2 tanks. 2 tanks was like situational. You know, that was a situational call. So that's why people had to have armory setups. Because trolls were always a necessity. Healers were like, you know, a good healer could solo heal the group unless we had splits. If we had splits, we played them like 4-mans. That's why you had to have armory too, because you had to have a switch out group. So we'd have our tanks go DPS, one of our DPS go healer, maintain both of our trolls. I'm not mad. You came in here and saying it sounded like bullshit. That's what it sounded like that's what you said. I'm not mad. I'm calling you bullshit. I'm calling you bullshit. This is what I'm saying. You know, if you're gonna call out some shit, you better know who you're calling out. You better know. That's all I'm saying. And don't act like this game is like, oh my god, it's so fucking hard. This game, you need to understand. It's like, no, motherfucker, no. You're talking to the wrong dude there, bub. You're talking to the wrong dude. Like you can't get to come in here and talk to one of the people who used to fucking get the fucking content done and all of his gear in 2 weeks and say, oh yeah, shut the fuck up. Seriously, I've been back 3.5 months and a little less than 4 months, and I was at 100 CR, and now I'm at 205. I have like all of my shit. Only thing I got to do is get my infinity and get my so I can get my enhanced, get my infinity, and get up to my tier 9. So seriously, like you guys spent years getting this stuff, and I'm doing it in 3.5 months. Wow. Wow. Oh, wow. Woo-hoo. Wow. Woo-hoo. Put the jelly glue on. Put the jelly glue on. Well, it did. You got to chill. Quit taking this so personal. I like making fun of people like you. I'm not taking it personal. I make fun of people like you who believe that they're like the shit. And it's like, wow, dude, this is DCUO. It's like, you have no idea what pain in the ass means. You have no fucking clue. It's like, I used to remember, like, World of Warcraft raids became so fucked. 40 people, 6 bosses, 1 piece of gear per boss. Weekly lockout like we have in DC, except we took 6 hours per run cleaning trash between bosses. It's like, you have no idea, unless you play it and you've been old school and you understand the development of and the beauty behind this game and what it did to, like, me. This game helped take my elite attitude and flush it down the toilet. So I think that's why I enjoy this product, because I didn't have to have the best of the best. I just needed competent players that could pick up mechanics. That's all I needed. That's it. It was beautiful. It was like, I need and it's fun. It's like, I can do good content have fun, have an achievement or something to push for, and I don't have to be a dick about it. It's like, and I can pug it, and you're going to allow me to also do pugs with this game? That's awesome. It's players who have like the elite attitude in this game that trash the community because it doesn't need to be elite. It doesn't. It like I played harder games in my sleep, let alone in this game. It's like, really? You think this game's that difficult? Wow. Okay. There are some aspects. Trolling is probably one of the hardest aspects to play because you're not dealing damage or anything. All I did was say your league sounded like bullshit and you're pretty upset about it. If it sounds like, I'm sorry, I guess. Okay, if you said it was bullshit, you would have been like, well, who was in the league? That would have been my question. Like, if you can't remember it, who was in it? Because if you're a player, the first thing I'm going to ask was like, do you remember the players? Well, I got a few on my friends list still. Okay, who are they? Maybe I know them. That's how you would approach it typically. Not like, it sounds like bullshit. It sounds like you're making it up. It sounds fake as fuck. It's like, wow, dude. At least you would ask who were the players that were in your league. Because in this game, we have saved friends lists. And come on, man. I mean, common whatever. Wow. Dude, I was in a raid with some dumb fuck who queued as a healer, was like 200, queued as a healer, was wondering why we didn't have a healer. And I was like, you queued as the healer. I'm DPS. And I'm like, why would you queue as a healer? I didn't. It's under your marker, you dumb fuck. And they're like, what? And I'm like, to the left there are icons. Those are the queue indicators of who's playing what role primary. You didn't even know that? Like, you're a 200 and you didn't even know the queue indicator icon? Like, are you fucking dumb? Like, there are 200s in this game who didn't even know about that aspect of the game. It's like, wow, seriously. You're the healer. Well, I'm DPS. Why'd you queue as a healer? I didn't. There's a heart underneath your DPS symbol. That's why we don't have a healer. Because you queued as it. Oh. It's like, don't queue for a role you're not planning on playing. And I told the person that. I'm like, so if you want a healer, either heal or see your way the fuck out. That's my advice for the day, I guess. It's just that simple. It doesn't have to be rocket science. But hey, man, you have people who do really think they know the game, and they don't. They don't. They don't know this game. They think they did, but they didn't. I have players who didn't understand diminishing return in Elder Scrolls, and it's like that's why I became a content creator. Like in Elder Scrolls, I was like, why am I having to do this? Oh, that's right, because my community is actually dumb. Like they're not taking notification of, the percentage math. And diminishing returns exist in all class-based MMOs. All class-based. The only exception to the rule is Sandbox, because it has a hard cap. But I've been doing this for a long time. I've been MMOing for 21 years.
That's right. We'll teach the rude people of Gotham not to make fun of us on Halloween. I am not an emo pilgrim.
I am a witch boy.
Clarion, you've lost control of your little prank. It's not too late to put things right.
Perhaps Zatanna's magic will entertain. Presto change.
Tricks wouldn't be nearly as fun without the powers of Tala, Mistress of Hell.
Maybe we can lend you a hand.
Won't need it.
Magic of conjure up a charm that will banish those masked apparitions. I'm teleporting the magical magnet in now. When it's full, you'll need to release the apparitions into the spectral retention chamber. We'll be sending it in shortly.
It's time for another trick. I summon thee, my masked minions.
Cleric, your poor choices forced the Lords of Order to act. Countless innocents were harmed because of your careless temper tantrum.
Temper tantrum.
You crave respect, but your actions do not secure it. I've channeled your dark magic into an augment for good, and have bestowed a portion of it upon these heroes. Now, be gone from here.
Who are you to lecture me, phantom stranger? I thought you weren't supposed to interfere with us mortals. I won't forgive you for ruining my Halloween.
Let's take a look if we got anything decent. Not really. Okay. Bingo. That's done. Pretty much that's about it. You know, just have fun. Don't let, and for God's sakes, man, I'll let you this. And I'll end it with this. There are a bunch of players out there who will try to make your life miserable. Right? It's a big game. It's a big internet. No matter what you do, in 21 years, I've seen some people will just mesh well together and others don't. It's like vinegar and oil. And this is my recommendation. If there's some kind of drama, just remove yourself from it. That's as simple as it is. If you enjoy the game, but don't want to associate with the drama, you don't have to. You can be solo player in most games. You can be, form your own guilds or whatever have you, and do as you want to do and as you please. You don't have to let idiots ruin your experience in a game. You don't have to put up with that. Block is a beautiful thing in games. I wish we had block in life, to be honest with you. Like, I could go to work and just put somebody on block, so all of a sudden when they keep talking, nothing comes across. It's like, it's the best way to, it's not even ignoring. Like, you don't even literally have to listen to them. I wish we had some device that literally I could just hit a button and block them out completely. So, but in games we have those features, and I'm suggesting if there's somebody you don't get along with, just remove yourself from it. You'll save yourself a lot of headaches. A lot of headaches. And especially if you feel like you bump into anybody who says, oh my God, I am like the best of the best of the best. And it's like, really, motherfucker? You ignore. Don't even waste your time. Because seriously, Elder Scrolls is like toxic. Like, for example, the PS4 community in Elder Scrolls is, I enjoy a lot of the player base. I know a lot of the most skilled players in that game. I got nothing but love for them. But there are players who are so toxic, it's literally disturbing as fuck. I'm not talking about the ones where we can do little bashes and little jabs and, stir up a nice little amount of, views and controversy. I'm talking the ones that just honestly are toxic as fuck. And the only thing I can literally say to that is get the fuck away from those type of players. Get the fuck away from them. All right? Seriously. I have dealt with everything under the sun as a content creator. Literally walking into a game, people thinking they knew what the fuck they were talking about, and got shut down every corner they turned when I was doing it. And I learned lessons as well. But I have no pride to hold on to. So it's a badge of honor when I'm wrong about something. Why? Because I'm human. And being human is a good thing because I can always learn. I enjoy that. That's what I like. So I have no preconception that I'm always right. It's never the case. I'm always giving out what I'm doing, what works, what I'm proving. I do it in a dickhead way. And because I'm a former elitist, I always have that attitude. I'm very competitive. But at the same time, and when I'm proven wrong, I really do enjoy that. I enjoy it a lot when I'm wrong about something because that means I'm learning and I enjoy it. It's something I appreciate. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to let everybody go. Enjoy your day. Enjoy whatever game you're playing. That's pretty much the gist of it. If you can enjoy the product you're playing and you're having fun, then do it. But if you're not having fun, then ask yourselves, why do I continue to put myself through hell? All right? Food for thought. Once again, Mystic Raven, Mystics MMOs. And as always, thank you. Have a nice day.